Well, it turns out that I told like half the story and I wasn't even recording the whole time. So let's just make sure I'm recording. Yes, it's recording. Alright, I'm gonna cut that front part off and now I'm going to begin. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you to my new subscribers that are here. I really appreciate you and thank you for becoming a part of my potato family, because that is going to be my new name for my little community of misfits. We're all just a bunch of potatoes, plus I'm on my couch telling you this story, so I'm kind of a couch potato, and I figure like a lot of my videos are kind of a little bit lazy. So we're going to be potatoes, lazy potatoes, couch potatoes, mashed potatoes, any kind of potato you want to be. You can be my sweet potato. So, but yeah, any of your little sweet potato dreams will come true. And today we are here with another story. Today's video is a virtual collab with my new YouTuber friend. Her name's Raquel, and I will put her link in the description down below, so go click that link, watch her story time. She makes a lot of story times, and so we kind of have a similar like YouTube kind of topic for our channels, as we both like to make story times. So make sure to watch my story time, give it a like if you like the virtual collabs, and I plan on continuing to do virtual collabs because it's awesome. It's awesome to have YouTuber friends too, and we can help each other's channels grow, so make sure to go watch her video, subscribe, leave a like, show her some love, and if you like story times, she already has some interesting stories, so definitely go check that out for sure. Okay, so now let's get into the story. It's going to be a dating horror story, but I'm leaving it as a regular story time because of the virtual collab. So let's get into it. And of course, this is another story from my past, another unfortunate event in my life, because nobody has a perfect life and everybody has their story to tell. So this is just going to be one of my stories from when I was a teenager and when I was in high school. And basically when I was younger, I always thought that I would find somebody that would love me and love me forever and only me. And I really believed like in that basically when I was younger. But then through dating, I learned, you know, guys at that age were not in the same mindset per se, or even guys that were like a little bit older too. Same thing. I was just so young and naive, I guess. But I learned the hard way, and this is just another story, another example of that, of things that just went not so good. But anyways, let's start the story. So I was probably about 17 and I was dating this guy for a while. It was a so-called serious relationship, if you can really have that when you're that young, I guess. I mean, I thought it was, but now looking back at it, it's just like such a joke to me. And just, I mean, one piece of advice if you're a younger viewer, just don't rush into anything, and also don't put up with being treated like shit either. So just, you know, I'll cut that part out, but okay, getting into the story. So I was dating this guy for a while, and it was a, like I said, so-called serious relationship. And eventually he got kicked out of his house because he was fighting with his parents. So I basically convinced my family to let him stay at our house. I know, really smart plan. Again, naive 17-year-old me, just thinking of these wonderful ideas. So he stayed with us for a little while, and he would use the computer a lot when I was working because I had a part-time job. And I just started getting like suspicions of things going on the computer because, I mean, let's be honest, it's very common. It's just a thing that happens in life. So basically he left some of his things signed on one day when I was at home. I think it was like I was getting ready for school, and I just happened to just go on the computer real quick before I was gonna leave for school that day, and I just stumbled upon some things that I didn't like, such as messages from multiple different girls that were extremely sexual, of course. I know the difference between guys being friends with a girl and, you know, obviously pursuing things that were inappropriate and sexual online, so yeah, fun. And let's be honest there, that's a pretty common thing as well, right? Am I right? Am I right? Tell me if I'm right in the comments below. Maybe you guys have a different experience, but this is what I experienced. And then I found pictures, nudes from other girls, so you definitely got nudes. And then I ended up breaking up with him that day because I just wasn't about that shit. Plus he like definitely hid that from me, and I was like, that hurt my little sensitive feelings and broke my little romantic heart into shatters. And then it pissed me off all in one because I was like so deceived, and he would always say, "Oh, I love you, and you mean this much, and you're the best," and blah blah blah, all these compliments. Please. So, therefore, I called him and told him I was going to pack his stuff and that he needed to leave as soon as possible. And of course, he tried to convince me not to, but I just was so done. So he ended up leaving, and he was definitely harassing the shit out of me afterwards. Basically because I broke up with him for that. And also, that girl that he got nudes from was messaging me on Facebook and saying, "Oh, he doesn't want your ugly ass anymore, he wants me." And I'm just like, have him. Like, take him off my hands, please. Because I'm not dealing with his bullshit. Like, he is all yours. So that was how that relationship ended. And later on in life, we ended up just kind of being friends. Not like friends, but not enemies. Like, he didn't hate me anymore for breaking up with him. We just were whatever, cool. And that's nice that we were kind of at peace, I guess, and he wasn't trying to harass me constantly by sending me like 50 text messages that said a bunch of nasty shit to me, or calling me like 50 times in a row and going crazy because I wouldn't pick up. But yeah. Has that happened to you guys? You guys ever experience anything like that? Let me know down in the comments. So, we made our peace, the years went on, we dated other people, blah blah blah, whatever. He ends up having a kid with this girl who was like super nice, and they end up getting married, and so right now he's married and with a adorable little child, and I, you know, was happy for him, I guess, or whatever. You know, whatever you want to say. But funny thing that happened is one day my sister gets a message from him, and he just says like, "Damn," or "Wow," and then he starts giving her all these compliments and saying, "Oh, my wife is just so boring and you look so fun and wild," and stuff. So basically he's hitting up my sister, and even though he is definitely married with a child. So yeah. And that happened a couple months ago. And so I was like, damn, this is gonna be a story time now. This is awesome. Because, I don't know, it's just like he's still the same person. And even though his wife is like really pretty and a really nice girl, and she definitely has her shit together, she's like a hairstylist or something, that he's still just on the internet trying to find other women to fill the emptiness inside, I guess. But, I mean, it is pretty common, I guess, for guys to go online and, like, talk to other girls and be weird and sexual and do bad things that are very common, apparently. So, yeah, that, when I was going through that breakup, I was pretty upset, and it was really stressful getting harassed. And then it was nice when he finally just was fine with me and kind of left me alone and let me continue to live my life, I guess. But I just think it's hilarious that he hit up my sister, knowing full well that he lived in my house, like, and some of my family members still, I think, talk to him. But I just know that his wife probably has no idea. And it's like one of those things, do you tell her, or would she even believe you? Because sometimes I've been in a situation where you tell the girl and they just get pissed at you and they don't believe you at all, and it's like, I was just trying to be helpful because I would want someone to tell me if the person that I was dating was doing something weird like that, and it was, you know, a definitely betrayal of trust. So I don't know. So we didn't tell her, but do you guys think that we should tell her? And do you think she'll even believe it? Because I don't think she'll believe it. I really don't, because he definitely is good at keeping you fooled at thinking that he really is only into you, which is very not true, unfortunately. But if you like that story time, and if you want to hear some more unfortunate events from my past dating history, just give this video a like, leave comments, subscribe to me, subscribe to Raquel. Her link for her video will be in the description below, and I'll just throw her YouTube link in there too, and maybe her Instagram or something. So yeah, go like, subscribe, comment, follow on everything, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, everything. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.